Hello, we are live. Hello, everyone. Um, Sorry if I'm a little late. When is it? 8:16. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Let's see. Where's the microphone? Hello. All right. Welcome to Live in the Letterbox. How's everybody doing tonight? I have a lot of the lights on, so I hope it's not too washed out. But tonight I wanted to work on some jewelry. I have my line of jewelry that I make I use some Lego pieces and other things. And I am going to take them out to Arizona Brick Company tomorrow. I have a little display out there, and I'm going to take some more out there tomorrow. So I thought maybe I'd show you a few of the new pieces and then work on some of them tonight. Just because I don't have anything I really wanted to build, and this is what I need to do tonight. So, this channel is all about day in the life of a Lego hoarder and the things I do. And so this is one of the things that I do. I have these great earrings right here that I made. I used lightsaber sticks and this little silver, it looks like a little tortilla chip. Aren't those great? Those are good. I build them, and then my husband uses silver solder. And sorry, the mic's over here. I build them, and then my husband uses silver solder on all the little joiners that I put on, so they get all done real nice. And I had some jewelry that I built, like this one. It's just a Lego chain, or it's a chain with a blue Lego on it, and with a barrel clasp, which is great, regular jewelry thing. But I got to thinking, why am I using a clasp when Lego can be the clasp? So that's what I did here. This one is 2-in-1. So it's a necklace for you and one for them. And it makes a heart. And you take the heart apart. And then instead of a barrel clasp or a lobster clasp, you have Lego. And then you snap it on. But how great is that? Instead of using traditional jewelry clasps, using Lego. So that's one of the new changes that I made. And so I can't package these up tonight because, like I said, my husband has to solder them. So he'll do that after the live tonight. But some of the things that I wanted to work on was I have been collecting little, is it a barrel? It's not a barrel. It's a little bucket. I've been collecting the buckets because I wanted to put, and the bad part is you have to glue the Lego and then you have to ruin the Lego. And when I started making jewelry, that was one of the things that I did not want to do, was glue all of these things together. I wanted them to be able to be played with, not by children. I mean, they can play with them too, but I designed them for me and anyone that might like them. But I've realized, not everyone wants to build and play with their jewelry, which is fine. There are other people out there that make Lego jewelry, and they ruin lots and lots and lots of Lego. And so when I do this, I try to not ruin any important pieces, any pieces that are kind of rare or old, you know. I mean, they still make buckets, so that's okay. And the little lightsaber things, they still make those, so you know that's cool. Um, but like one of the necklaces that I have for sale, you can, you know, I add things to it, so you can snap it on, and it's a little Superman tile, and that's very hard to come by. And so, you know, I made sure not ruin that. It's still a good, viable piece. But you know, by using these little buckets, I'm going to have to glue the handles on because they are going to pop off very easily. Lego does not put a stud in these buckets, and I have yet to find any Lego that snaps in them. So, in order to put a plant in them or anything, they're going to have to be glued. But, you know, that makes a cute little bucket. And so I've been thinking about what to do with these little buckets and to make some little earrings out of them. Um, let's see, I made these earrings. They're stuck together, of course. One of my favorite pieces are plates, and this is a red one. And I used gold hooks and little screwy eyelet things. So those are really good. I was thinking about putting a little white plate behind it, and that would give it a different look. I really liked the yellow ones, but I only have one of those. And some little clouds. Ooh. Now, the clouds, you know, they still make those, and I have a lot of those, but this little dangly lightning bolt, that came with one of the Lego bracelets and for the dots bracelets. And sorry, hair in my mouth. um, but the dots bracelets, now they said they were going to discontinue dots, but they were still going to use the pieces to make products. So I don't know if they have fully discontinued the dots collections, and if so, or even if not, are they making bracelets anymore? But that was the only way to get this dangler. So, you know, they're you know, I don't look them up. I do sometimes, but I've not looked this piece up on Bricklink to see what its value is or how hard it is to come by. But nonetheless, I don't have very many of them, and in order to buy more, I would have to go out and specifically search for them. And so those are cute, and I was thinking I'd make some earrings out of the cute little pink teapots. And I have these chains, and you can use those to make things hang from them. So I was thinking like do a earring that is designed for the kitchen. So like we could hang a whisk, and I have a adorable collection of skillets. So this one's gold. And what else could we put with that one? I have a blue knife. You could hang them in the fashion of like a teardrops, like that. I don't know. I don't know if I would want to wear that. I don't know if I'd want to wear that. I don't think so. See, so, you know, not every idea is a good idea. This one, I like this pot or this flower, but that would be kind of big in one of these little barrels. Damn it, Stacy, it's not a barrel. It's a bucket. That one would be kind of big for an earring, but you know, nothing beats this earring. Where did it go? Where did I put it? I thought it was hanging over there. It's hanging over here now. I made this. This was an earring. I only made one. But, it's not an all-day wearer. But you have to attach it to another earring. But that's a good one. That one got me a lot of views on Is That an Earring on a YouTube short. But I have that hanging over here on my lamp. All right, so but they have an egg now, an egg and a whisk and a skillet. That might work. And then you got to drill them, and I just hate it. I hate it. I've not seen very many gold skillets. Just because I haven't seen them doesn't mean that there's not a lot out there in the Lego world. But I don't know if I want to drill that one. And what else? I have these ones I made this morning. These are really good. So just a nice standard little pink Lego heart earring. But I like to do little kits. So when you buy the earring, you get this whole little kit. And so the idea is you take this one off. This one is a pink heart with the orange on it. And then you take that and put it on your earring. You can cover the whole thing, but I think it's cute if you just offset it like that. And then you have your earring looking like that. That's great. And it has a little smiley face on it. Can you see it? And then you have a little stand for your jewelry. Nice little display. And then I have it displayed here so it shows you what the earring can look like. And then that one. And then there's a little stand on the back so it'll stand on your dresser. These ones are cute. I did black with checkerboard. They are fuchsia and bright yellow. Really good combo together. And then I got these. I made this another stand. This one's smaller. And earring. It's a 3x3 square. And then you can snap on this plate and then make that earring. Very good, right? These ones here don't need to be soldered, so I could probably package those up tonight. And I always try to make sure that I do everything in a mirrored fashion so that the earrings, sometimes when people make jewelry, it's not a mirrored image. It's just a twin, and that looks stupid on either side of your head. If you have two cowboy boots, they need to be facing your face, not one that way and one that way, like they're walking away from you. Not that I have cowboy earrings, but cowboy boot earrings. But so what else? So I don't know. I mean, I have the little 2 gray buckets, so I could make a set out of those. But you would have to drill a hole in the base of this and then put the eyelet in it. Sorry, they're little. Put an eyelet. Eyelet is an eyelet. You got to screw that into there after you drill the hole. And then I have to glue this into the bucket. And then we'll hang a chain. This kind of chain. Hang a little chain off of there. And then attach that. And then that's how we'd hang it. But, I mean, I know this only has one. It has a missing flower on it. But is that really an earring? Oh, damn it. Oh my God, now it's lost. Oh, there it is. don't know. I just don't know if I'd want to wear that. I mean, it's cute. Maybe a different color of flower. I don't know. It'd be dangling from a chain. So, I mean, that'd be kind of cute. But I don't know. Whenever something in Lego doesn't feel right or look right, my first rule of thumb is throw more bricks at it. So let's throw some more bricks at it. So I was thinking a little ground. You could put a little ground piece on it. So then so you have the little ground piece. Okay, give me something. Okay, here we go. And then the flower, and then the chain with the little fishy hook earring hanging. So, do we want that? I think it looks better with the little piece of land. Now, I mean, that isn't something that we would have to make permanent to make sure we like it, but there's something about the piece of land under it that gives a little bit more scale to the bucket. Because that's a big flower. Son of a... For that to stick out of there like that. Now, we could go the opposite direction. What do you guys think? What about making charm bracelets? I'll be right back. Oh, crap. I ran into the building. Hey, Scoopy. What did I destroy on the building when I walked by? Well, why did a... That makes no sense. Oh, that came off of the box. Maybe I didn't hurt it as bad as I thought I did. Okay, so Kathy says, what about charm bracelets? Well, this one is all packaged up. And so I used the Lego trick for the clasp. And so here is Lego what are they called? They're not jewels. They're spikes. They're crystals. That's what they are. Pink crystal, iridescent yellow, and then I did some beading. And then we have our clasp. And then so just bring it around. Oh, this is the fun part. You got to catch it on the way around. And then snap. And then there is your charm bracelet with Lego clasp. It's adorable. I also do have other charm bracelets that I made that are little bangles. So they're metal bangles, and then they have some charms hanging off of them that move around. And then these ones are really good. So I used the Lego jewel and the Lego crystals and some other beads. And then we have these. Those are fantastic. Those are really good. And I just used broken ass jewelry of mine. I totally forgot. I mean, I used to make jewelry, back in the 90s, the 90s, early 2000s. And, but years ago, I got rid of a lot of the beads and things just because I got tired of them being around, and I regret it now because all that stuff costs so much money now. It was cheap back then, especially, oh gosh, some of the big bead kits that I had. Oh my God. But whatever, they gone. So there is the charm bracelet. And so I have that one. That one's packaged up. I was using double sticky tape to hold the little card in there so it gives it some height. But every time I go into the store, they've fallen. It was $6 double sticky tape, and it can't even hold paper to plastic. So now I use hot glue. Just hot glue that little card in there. What else do we have? So those, which I showed you, but I'm just going to put them back in the bag. And so let's see, we were going to look for a smaller plant. Sorry, all this talking is making me thirsty. Let's see. You want to see the mess that is the mess that is my Lego table. I mean, it's like my mind. It's a freaking mess. Whenever, I'm a chef. I don't know how many of you all know, but I am a trained chef. And so I cook a lot. And whenever I was in the kitchen creating things and cooking, I'd make a freaking mess. I'm not the cleanest of all cooks. I can be. Don't get me wrong. I can be. But if I'm at home creating my own stuff, it always doesn't turn out that way. And there was this one time it was an absolute, like, food bomb had gone off in the kitchen, and my son comes in and he says, "What the hell has happened in here?" I said, "Don't worry about it. It'll be good." Speaking of good, now I can make croissant. I have made shit tons of croissant. I have taught classes on how to make croissant, but I have never made puff pastry. In school, we made Blitz puff pastry. It's just a faster way of making it. You don't get as many layers. But I haven't really used a lot of those skills in the last several years. My French traditional skills, that is. And so on Sunday, I decided, well, let's make some puff pastry. And I did it, y'all. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised at, one, how easy it was, because everyone complains that it's so much harder than croissant, which is baloney, because there's no yeast, there's no leavening agent. I didn't have to rise bullshit. Just keep it cold, keep it the right temperature, roll it out, keep the butter inside, 1,000 flaky layers. And then I made pastry cream and flat icing, and I made Napoleons with those ingredients. It was delicious. Took it to work today at the coffee shop. Everybody was blown away. But let's look here. I have brought in a bunch of totes with plant pieces. I have a problem with plants, but I had some particular ones in mind that are small. Now, I don't even think I have 2 of those, so that's not a viable option, because we have to make earrings that look the same. So I do have these ones, and we have gotten some green, or we have brown, these 1 by dots that we can put in for ground for dirt inside the bucket. But if we have brown somewhere, I could have swore we got those off the wall. We could do green. Did I ever get brown? I don't know. We could put where's the bucket? We could put one of these, this kind of leaf, sticking out of the bucket, and then put our little flower in this. So this goes into the hole, and then that'll sit on top. Where's our little get off there bucket? We'll get this one and sit on there like that. Oh, me likey. Well, of course the oh, there we go. The bucket is brown, so that's good. That's a different visual for my eyes. So let's try the gray bucket. I think that's what makes me not happy about this is the gray bucket. But it's stainless steel, Stacy. Let it be a metal bucket. I mean, who has a brown bucket? But why? I guess the brown makes me happy because it looks like dirt. But I like that. And then these plant pieces have holes in the top. So we could put one of them little flowers that comes with a little post. Here's one. This little pink one. I do have enough of those that we could put that in there. And then we'll put this in our bucket. Oh, I like that. Then that begs the question. You would have to put the eyelet in the top of the pink flower. So I'd have to drill that and then hang a chain from that. And then that's just ruining that cute little pink flower. If we do that, and then that's hanging from your ear like that, if we leave the ground piece or not, whatever, it's balancing the stupid bucket at this point, right? I don't know. Would you want to wear that like that? With a chain hanging? Now, thinking about that, I like the idea better of this one, of drilling through there and then having the chain hang out. All right. Well, all I can say is let's give it a shot. So I do have a bunch of these, so I'm going to use this one. Prototype, y'all, prototype. Not these glasses. They got one arm. All right. I mean, I know you can't see my face, but at least you'll be able to see what I'm doing here. Ah! Sorry. All right. We're going to use the Dremel tool. Sorry, I don't know how loud this would be. Well, it shouldn't be too loud because I don't go too fast. All right, and then we're going to drill. I don't want to drill into my mat. All right, so there's that one. And then where did our eyelet go? Well, I don't want to use that eyelet anyway because that one was gold. So let's grab all my little boxes everywhere. Boxes, little boxes. Did anybody ever watch Weeds on HBO? If you have HBO, I know it's still on there. Weeds, fantastic show. Yeah, it's about marijuana, but it's not just about marijuana. It's about, a mom that sells marijuana because her husband died and bitch needs fast money. But she does it in a upscale, high-end neighborhood. It's quite comical, but the song Little Boxes made a ticky-tacky, and I made little boxes, little Lego boxes. These are so cute. They're just 1x studs with the matching corresponding quote-unquote lid. It's not a lid, but it's a tile. Aren't they cute? That represents every color that I have in my collection that I can do this with. I might have some tops or some bottoms that don't have a corresponding color, so they didn't make it on here. But that is my color collection of all my Lego. Well, at least of these, right? I got plenty of other shapes and stuff that are not able to make boxes out of. Bah! That's falling. So let's see. Okay. What are we doing? We need a eyelet. All right, glasses back on. Oh, these ones are tight. I almost poked my eye out. All right, and then we have this and a 2-well. I didn't really get that square. It's not quite in the middle, but that's all right. Oh my God, this is the hardest part. I miss being under the age of 40 when I could see without glasses, or at least see up close without glasses. And y'all, I had such great vision for small things. I even, back when I worked in the auto parts world, I had a gentleman that was building a Barracuda. And in the middle of the Barracuda steering wheel is a Barracuda fish. And his car, his steering wheel, was missing the Barracuda. And so he commissioned a metallist to make a Barracuda that went in there. That would be, an exact copy, replica of what would have gone in there. And I don't remember how we got on the subject, but he saw that I did work with miniatures and that I was capable of working with small things like that. And so he gave me that Barracuda to do some detailing on, some painting and things, the one that went in his steering wheel. And then he had so many of these Barracudas made that he had them made into pins to give them to people. And I have one. I still have that Barracuda. It's very awesome. All right, so here I put the eyelet in the little plant piece. So let's see. Let's make some chain real fast. And I ran out of chain, but I have a little bit somewhere. This is how I spend half my life looking for stuff. Now, there's the chain, but let me ask y'all about this. I have these earring hoops that came as part of this kit, when you buy jewelry making and shit. But these earrings, y'all, this is, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I mean, I really don't. I mean, if this is an earring, you can attach, the fish hooks and stuff to it. But, I mean, is it just supposed to hold things? And then this wire is very hard to work with and isn't bendable. Doesn't hold shape very well. So I don't know what the heck you're supposed to do with these things, but I have a crap ton of them. And, I mean, it's not a hoop. It's not an earring itself because nobody's putting this sharp metal pokey through your ear hole and then down and no. So I don't know what those are all about. All right, so where is the piece of chain that I just found? There it is. So I'm going to say probably about an inch or so. So let's cut a piece of that off. Cut about right there. Snap it. There we go. And Now we need, let's see, probably just do a small eyelet. So we're going to take one of the small rings. Look at the table. And do one of these small rings. And then open it up. And don't freaking drop it. And then we're going to hit on our chain. Go right onto there. And then our little plant. Did I open it far enough to get the eyelet in there? That's the tricky part, is the eyelet, the chain, and the tool. That's the problem. Okay. Take two. Oh, what did it do? It nodded? Okay, here we go. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. All right. I did not open it far enough. Another little twist. And then go in. I think it's these curved pliers. We go back to these straight ones. These ones are smaller. Sorry. These ones are smaller. Oh my God. See, are you guys having fun yet? Are you having fun yet? I'm going to open this a little bit more. And if this is going to be any more of a problem, I'm going to get a bigger circle. But I like to keep them as small as possible. All right, try that one. And then the chain. Gosh, I hope y'all can't hear that music in the background. I don't want to get kicked off for having copyright infringement. Ah! Not these pliers either. These suck. Okay. Oh my God. I got it. Okay. Here we go. Oh, here. Got the camera too low. So there's it on the chain. So then that's what it would look like hanging in the bucket with some flowers on it. So let's put some flowers. I'm not particularly in love with the powder blue with the stainless steel. So I got all these good little fellas in here. These pink ones are good. Could just do pink like that. Do a whole bunch of those. Those are boring. Let's see. Here, let's use this as a tray. Let's see. We could do a lime green underneath and then poke the pink one in like that. Gives it some more height, but then that's going to detract from the size of the bucket once again. So let's go with purple and pink. Do the hot pink. And purple. Oh, it's hot in here, y'all. I'm breaking into a sweat. So then the chain. Okay, all right. Well, now that's going to be interesting. Hanging. Now, I did say I didn't get it centered quite right, but mother of pearl, at this point, it hangs off to the side. Now, if we glue the bucket and it balances incorrectly, then I've ruined a bucket. So I guess use some hot glue to try it out, because you can always get hot glue out. All right. Lettuce, romaine lettuce, iceberg lettuce, lettuce pray, lettuce plug in our hot glue gun. It's a Scoopy. Oh, man, I thought I would like having this building here, something on the corner, but oh my God, I bump into it all the time. And that's why in the previous layout, I always kept that corner low so that I didn't have these freaking problems. But here we are. That's okay. The great thing about all of that is it's changeable. God, look at it. It's so freaking awesome. I so wish James could see it. It is so freaking cool, you guys. It's just everything. It's so much. It's so much. Turn this off. Yeah, there we go. How about that? Now you can see back there and it's not all washed out. Look at this room. Oh my God, this is crazy. We need to do a big room tour. I have not done that because I can't get this camera to go all over. I mean, y'all haven't even seen what's up here on this wall. This is where I hang all my favorites. That's minifigs dressed as things. One of my most favorite things that minifigs do. And then all of these, some of this stuff's James's stuff, and especially these guys. These are old James's guys that I built and put back together. Not every single one of them. And then, look, an homage to Kansas. We got the, oh, they're not the wise men. Jesus. They're from the Wizard of Oz. And you got Toto in a little twirl of a tornado there. A little desk I built. Aren't they great? And then more over on that wall. These plates back here. All those. And then more over there. In my boxes. My collection of hot air balloons. This one was the first one. That's a Trolls one. So cute. For the very first Christmas after James passed, we went to the Lego store and we built our family out of Lego. And our family of Lego minifigs are in that hot air balloon. Isn't it cute? And I think the haunted house drop ride was the first. I think that was the first present that we bought for James for his birthday. No, that would have been the second one. The first one we bought a Lego set, and his friends built it. What did we buy? We bought the little. It has a Lego toy store in the bottom, and then a apartment house on the top. I can't remember the name of that set, but his friends built that on his birthday here at the house with us. We all went to Target and we bought Lego, and then we came home and we built that. After we went out shooting, we did that. Okay, so I got off on a tangent there because I was waiting for the hot glue gun. So we have glasses, we have the hot glue gun, we have the flower, we have the bucket. Here we go. So I'm just going to do a little bit to see what happens. Just enough to set it in there. Oh, what do you think? A little blurry? I'm going to put a hook on it. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so now what about no grass? It's a sad life with no grass. Living in the desert. There's more grass here than y'all think, though. All right, there it is without the ground piece. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What do you think? I like it. I like it. I think that the scale looks good. Yeah, I like it. All right. Well, then, was that enough hot glue? Probably not, because I only put a little bit. Yeah, so. All right. Oh, yeah, we got to glue the handle on, which I'm not going to use hot glue for that. I'll use a different glue. So, here goes a big squirt. I don't want to fill the bucket. So we're just going to little rimmage there. And then, let's see. So the handle's going to go that way. Make sure it glues straight. All right. All right, let's wait for that one to dry, and we will find another ground or another stem. Now this one is a different kind. That one has a post on the bottom, so that one we don't want. Can't drill a hole in this kind because it already has a hole in it. So that one we need that's the new kind. We need the old school kind. Now that being said, do they still make the old school kind? Or am I ruining some old Lego? I'm gonna have to find out. But it's not like I'm making a shit ton. I'm making one set. I take one set of earrings down there, one item. If they sell, then I make another one. If they don't sell, like I've brought some items home and switched them out. All right, it's a little darker in here without the light on. A little slower. A little slower. Okay, take this flower off of this one. All right, try to get this one more on the center line. Sticks to the blade. That one's even worse off to the side. Oh my God. It didn't seem to matter on the last one. All right, now tool. There we go. Okay. And then I have to spend an hour afterward picking up all the pieces I drop on the floor. I was making stuff before I went to work this morning, and I think there's probably 3 little circles down here on the floor. All right. Ow! Watch out for the tip of the hot glue gun. All right. I will have to, I don't glue the pieces or the eyelets in. I use this UV resin and I cure it in. So I'll do that from the back side, which I guess I didn't do on the other one because I got overzealous and already hot glued it in. But knowing hot glue, I might have to undo it and fix it. But there we go. There is the second one. Yeah, see, hot glue's a piece of shit. So I'll have to use my other glue, and which is a process because it has to glue overnight. And Lego, you got to be careful because some glues melt Lego, which is what you want. You kind of want it to melt and fuse it together. Because other than that, like if you use super glue, it really grays, it changes the color, and it gets crappy over time. All right, y'all. I'm going to use a different glue and deal with this later because I am done standing. Like I said, I'm a chef and I cook all day and I stand all day. And we are almost been an hour. So that was a long stream tonight. You guys, thanks for popping in and watching me talk about nothing and watch me play with Lego. So next week, yeah, I think I will be able to go live. I am going away this weekend. It's our 33-year wedding anniversary coming up on Friday the 7th. And so my husband's taking me to Flagstaff to a bed and breakfast cabin thing in the woods kind of situation. Cannot wait to get out of the city. We have not left. I left once. I went to Prescott with a friend of mine for an overnight trip. But we have not left together since James passed. And that was, in the middle of the pandemic. And we haven't gone anywhere except for drives. And so this is going to be really nice. No, I mean, we went and stayed at a hotel one night, but it was downtown. It's not like getting out of the city. That was worse. That put us right into the city. But it was fun because they have a hotel that had a restaurant at the bottom of it, like breakfast bitches or something. So they come up to the table, "What's up, bitches?" And you get the bitchy breakfast omelet. Everything had the word bitch in it. But I wasn't that impressed with the food, and it was freaking hot in there. And but anyway, and then my friend's father passed last week, and so I'm going to be taking a trip to Missouri next week, and but the night before I leave, I will have time to go live, so we'll still be on for next Tuesday. The Tuesday after that, I can't promise because that'll be the day I'm getting back, and I'm not sure what time. So we might be missing a Tuesday here coming up, but I'll keep you posted. So you guys, thanks for stopping by tonight and hanging out in the litter box with me, and like and subscribe. Of course, you already have if you're here, but if you haven't, do it. If you have not hit the like button on the stream tonight, please do so. And I appreciate, and to say it to your face, I appreciate all of your time and your energy and being here with me. Stay safe, y'all. Bye.